What Israel was like in Jesus' day. Jesus was born between 6 BC and 4 BC. There was no independent nation-state called Israel. Instead, the region was part of the Roman Empire. It was known as the province of Judea. When Jesus was born, Judea was ruled by Herod. King Herod was Jewish, but he had a controversial heritage. His father was from Idumea, a region to the south of Judah. The Idumeans were not considered Jews by birth. Herod's mother was of Arab descent. Jewish identity traditionally follows the matrilineal line, so Herod's non-Jewish heritage raised questions. The king aimed to please both Romans and Jews. Judea, a client kingdom, didn't pay taxes to Rome. Herod allowed Jewish practices while giving gifts to Romans. Jews participated in various Roman activities. They used public baths and possibly attended the amphitheater. Herod had political connections with Mark Antony and later Octavian. He even named a city after Caesar Augustus, formerly Octavian. During his rule, he began a series of building projects. Herod built the Herodium, a large palace fortress south of Jerusalem. He expanded the Second Temple, adding a plaza, but he used Greek architects and funds, angering Jews. His use of Jewish taxes for building also fueled resentment. The concept of civil rights didn't exist at the time. Herod had the power to eliminate anyone he chose. Society was marked by gender separation. Men and women rarely interacted, except in the bedroom. Women managed household chores. They cooked in a shared courtyard and milked goats, like Mary. Men labored in fields or, like Joseph, worked with their hands. Both Mary and Joseph faced heavy taxation. Their taxes benefited rulers, not the less fortunate. After Herod's death, Judea came under Roman administration. Roman governors, like Pontius Pilate, oversaw the region. In the Bible, Pilate ordered the crucifixion of Jesus. One day, he decided to prove his loyalty to the emperor. He ordered banners with his image brought to Jerusalem. The Jews were furious. They surrounded the prefect's residence. For 5 days, the Jews attempted to storm the place. They demanded the pagan images be removed. Pilate was forced to yield. Another story made him equally angry. He decided to build a water supply system in Jerusalem. Pilate wanted the temple treasury to finance the project. The members of the Sanhedrin, the highest state body in Judea, were against it. Once again, Pontius backed out. There were many zealots among the Jews. They would often rebel against the Roman Empire. Pilate had to ask the emperor for military support. To put it mildly, he had a strong dislike for Jews. On the eve of the Jewish Easter, Jesus was brought before him. Pilate questioned Jesus, asking if he was the king of the Jews. Jesus replied, "My kingdom is not of this world." Pilate simply decided to let Jesus go, but the high priests and Jewish religious leaders pressured him.
"If you release this man, you are no friend of Caesar,"
they said. Pilate reluctantly agreed to the crucifixion. He said he was innocent of this man's blood.